Hello Taurus, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome to your November and December 2021 predictions. You heard right. I'm doing a 2-month prediction this time so that I can use December to concentrate on your 2022 predictions. All right. So we'll follow the usual format. Only thing, it's going to be in doubles. So I'll do it. I'll make one row for November and then December. All right. And I'll let you know as we move along. So we begin as usual with the Moonology deck. The overarching energy for November is the end of a tough cycle approaches. All right. And for December, you get your commitment is being tested with the first quarter moon. All right. For the month of November, we shall be using the Light Seers Tarot. And for the month of December, we will be using the Ethereal Visions Tarot. All right. To give you guidance on your general outlook, your love and romance, career and finance, and spiritual growth. All right, so for the general outlook of the month, you get the Queen of Pentacles. That's lovely. For your love and romance, you're getting the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. For your career and finance, you get the Three of Pentacles. Lot of earth energy right from the beginning. And for your spiritual growth, you get the Two of Wands. All right. I'll keep this astral houses and the months of the year for later. Okay, wait, I'll pull out the cards for this as well. For the month of December, from the Ethereal Visions Tarot, we'll pull out 4 cards again, as I said. General outlook for December would be Justice. For love and romance would be the Star. Beautiful. For your career and finance would be the Magician. Oh, wonderful. Taurus, you're on a roll. And for spiritual growth, you get the Six of Swords. All right, 3 major arcana here. Very good. All right, so we'll take out 2 cards each for November and December from the Tea Leaf Tarot, which is a scary tarot, which I believe it is. All right, for November, you get the Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. And the Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So that's a relief to hear. For December, you get Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Wow. And I'm not surprised with the Magician here. And Teardrops, great personal sorrow. All right. We'll see what that's about. Before we take out the other cards' advice, we'll just go into your basic reading right now, Taurus. And here we begin with full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So for each of you, this will be different, but whatever you are going through right now, in whichever area of life you face the maximum difficulties at this point, you will find that those things are coming to a close. You're at the final chapter and things will, you know, ease out after this. All right. And as it is in the month, the entire month of November, you will find yourself in the Queen of Pentacles energy, which means you are at a very comfortable place. You're taking care of yourself. Things around you are abundant. You know, you are very balanced and you're in a very happy place. Just look how content she is. She's not worried about everything because she's actually worked hard. She's very balanced and she's just got the best of everything with her because she has been putting a lot into herself. All right. She's been practicing self-love. And so things just coming into her. She's in wonderful energy, and that's the energy you are going to be in, Taurus, as we step into November. Along with that, you get opportunities are waiting for you and you are on the right path. Obviously, you're on the right path, which is why you are in this wonderful Queen of Pentacles energy. All right. So this is how your all your November is going to be beautiful. All right, because this is the general outlook, whichever area it is in your life. Now, for your love and romance, you get the 9 of Pentacles, which tells me that this month your focus will be on your work, on your career, and not so much on your love life. And yet, for those who are single, I feel that it is at your workplace or when you're commuting to work that someone is drawn to you, or you are drawn to someone. You know, someone may be drawn to you looking at your work ethic and to see how independent you are. And, you know, the 9 of Pentacles is in line with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. All right. So you're just getting there and that's visible. And it doesn't matter what your gender is. All the cards here are depicting ladies and women in them, but that doesn't matter. These are just energies that we're talking about. So for those of you who are single, it is possible that either you're not looking for love during this time and you're just busy with your work, or it's possible, whether you're looking for it or not, you do meet that someone who sparks an interest in you in you know, during either commuting to work or at the workplace, or a client of yours, or you are a client of somebody. Whatever it is, it's something work related wherein you meet this particular person. Those who are in a relationship, again, you may not be able to spend as much time with one another because you're looking at your own respective areas of work during this time. And those who are in marriages already, you would be actually, it wouldn't be such a cozy time as in getting things done for the house and the family. So that's how your November is going to be. For career and finance, you get the 3 of Pentacles. So your career, obviously, since you're so focused on it, it's you know, you will be creating something stable and you're in a happy place basically. And it's possible that people put you on a pedestal because they see your work ethic and they are inspired by you. So it's all good as far as your career and finance is also concerned. Now for your spiritual growth, you get the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is about someone who's, you know, trying to make a choice. And in this case, with the globe here, you're seeking expansion. You want growth. You want to travel. And it's possible during travel that you have your, you know, things that happen during your journey would be very uplifting for you and maybe take you on your spiritual journey as well. All right. So that's a brilliant November. Now let's see what December holds for you. With the first quarter moon, you get your commitment is being tested. So this could be in the career sector, or it could be in your love and romance, wherever it is. Basically, if there is something that you really want and you're working towards it and you feel it's not happening, the universe is asking you to hang in there and keep at it, because your commitment is being tested. And if you can actually stay the course, then you will reap great rewards. All right. And then you get justice as your general outlook for the month. So this month, if you are looking for justice, if you feel someone's wronged you, and in November you have this card which says end of a tough cycle. So possibly if you are involved in any cases with, with the law, if you're going through any kind of a court case or whatever, justice, with the justice card here, things will work out in your favor. It's going to be a very balanced, verdict, whatever it is. If it is about the way you are at the workplace or at home, you yourself will take nothing less but what is fair and just, and you will also treat the people around you, and whatever circumstances you are in, you will also deal with everyone in a very just fashion, because that is the stress for the month of December for you. All right. With the goldfish, you get increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So with this magician here in your career sector, I feel that your career and finances are going to really blossom during this month. As it is with Three of Pentacles in November, you've been focusing a lot on work, and it's paying off for this magician here, and you'll get what you want and more. All right. With this great personal sorrow here and the Six of Swords, which I find here, though there's nothing in any of these sectors which I can see, because for your love and romance, you get the beautiful Star card, which is all about hope, healing. It's brilliant. So if you're in, let's take it slow. I'm just rushing because it's all interconnected. All right. With these teardrops here, because I feel that your career is doing really great. All right. And your general outlook is also very nice. Your spiritual growth shows me a Six of Swords, which means moving into calmer waters. Again, here in November, you get end of a tough cycle approaches. So I have a feeling this has got to do with your love and romance sector. All right. And these teardrops, which talk about great personal sorrow, talks about possibly for some of you, this is not going to resonate with everybody. It's a general reading. It's not for everybody. And those of you who it is for already know it. That you've been focused on your work. All right. Those of you who are single, or even those of you who are partnered up. And it's possible because of that you've been neglecting your relationship. All right. And maybe you've had a breakup of some sort or something which has brought you great personal sorrow. But with this beautiful Star card here, you're being told that if this relationship was really important to you and it meant something, there is a lot of hope here to heal the connection and get back together. All right. Whoever this person is. Now for singles out there, whoever people are looking at you, the person who's interested in you is looking at you as the star, okay? That you are this bright, wonderful person in their life. And gender, no matter what gender there is on the card, it doesn't matter, because basically whoever this person is who's interested in you sees you as a star, sees you as someone who's kind and compassionate, who's brilliant, all right? Who just stands out. For those of you who are already in a partnered relationship or a commitment, again, it's beautiful if you've been through a tough time of some sort, or, in the previous month, you've not been able to give anything to your relationship because you've been busy working. So this month in December, you find that you're healing all that and you give each other more time, and things are looking very positive and really nice in your love and romance sector in December. Again, career, as I covered earlier with the Magician and Three of Pentacles in November, it's a wonderful, wonderful time. You are, creating magic. Whatever you want will be yours. The Magician is all about manifesting. You've got everything that it takes to get, make your dreams come true. The Magician has the Pentacle and the Sword and the Cup, and which is the fourth thing, and the wand here that's in his hand. And that's how he manifests, okay? So you are here in a very, very powerful place as far as your career is concerned, and you can get what you want. And for the spiritual growth, you get the Six of Swords, which means moving into calmer waters. So you're making peace with all those things that didn't work out in the past. You are not waiting for closure to come in. You have given yourself that closure, and you are ready to put that aside and move ahead happily. And this particular thing, thinking of acceptance, of letting go, of moving forward is what is going to bring you peace. It's what is going to take you on your spiritual path. All right. So that's as far as the basic reading goes. We will first take out one advice card from Spirit for the month of November and December. For November, you get the broken arrow, which is exactly the same thing that Aries got, which says embrace the energy of peace, which is lovely. So whatever this end of a tough cycle is, it's going to bring you a lot of peace. All right. Whatever it is for each person, it will be different, but peace is coming your way. All right. And for December, you get the High Priestess. Wow. Brilliant. This is such a lovely card to get. All right. So when you move into calmer waters, as I said, accepting things that you can't change, letting go of things, bringing your closure to yourself, whether you get it from another person or not, you will actually be in a very, your intuition is going to be really strong during this time. You may even have some psychic abilities which you get in touch with, like clairvoyance maybe, or, claircognizance. You're just knowing things where they are because you're in touch with yourself and you have learned to trust in the universe. So this is beautiful. This is your advice from Spirit, is embrace the energy of peace. All right. And trust your intuition. Now we'll take out one card from the astral house for November and one for December to see where you will see maximum changes. For November, you get career. See, it's all about career here. 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. As it is, you've been in Queen of Pentacles energy. So it's lots and lots of changes you'll find in your career. You're giving in a lot of effort. You're reaping rewards. You're being put on a pedestal. You are in a very comfortable space, and you end up being the magician as well. You manifest whatever you want. And in December, what is it that you're going to get? Happiness. Wow, this is lovely. Obviously, with Justice, the Star, the Magician, 6 of Swords, High Priestess, it's happiness all the way. This teardrops which is here, it's something which is an outcome of all your effort going into the career sector and not towards your relationship. So that can be sorted here with the Star card, and happiness will prevail. So that's a beautiful reading, my dear Taurans. And if there is a time specific question on your mind, when will you get what you will get? I'll take out 2 cards so you'll know you'll get your whatever you want. Okay, September, July. So between July and September next year, whatever you're looking for is going to come to you. All right. And last but not the least, the angels. The angels are getting ready to give you an answer. So whichever question there is on your mind, anything that you've been wanting some sort of a confirmation for, keep that question on your mind. And the angels are getting ready to answer. And they say forgiveness. Wow. Just look at this. The 6 of Swords, forgiveness, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. They all go hand in hand. All right. So this is a wonderful reading, my dear Taurans. Have a wonderful November and December. Be good. Stay happy. If you're called to, do let me know in the comments how this played out. And I will meet you in the end of December with your 2022 predictions. All right. So that's it. Bye-bye.